Hi there, ladies and gents, and welcome back. Hi there, Gavin. So, today, ladies and gents, more Formula One. We are late with this, because should have been done yesterday. But we're here today. Great British Grand Prix. So, the home circuit today. So, while we get things set up, the links in the chat today, ladies and gents, Unbroken Gav and Unbroken Panda, and also the Discord channel. And also we're going to sling Lakia Gaming in there, who is a game developer, and he's actually
I know we were
doing
expecting some new developments to come through, but some of them have
an
failed quality
event.
control.
I'm
We'll
just
need to
going to
tell
get
the
the
team what to
details up
redevelop via the
for
R&D
that.
screen.
So, on um, October the 2nd and October the 3rd, he will be doing 2 8-hour streams on basically it's a challenge to create a game within 48 hours, and he will be streaming it on the 2nd and the 3rd of October. So it's going to be very interesting. I don't know what sort of game that this challenge is required for him to make, but that is the plan for him. So I'll be watching both of those streams. So I'll be there in the chat for that. Yeah, Gav, I'm feeling good. Almost back to normal. So I thought we'd get some work done today. So go to race weekend. So the British Grand Prix, and I have actually a long time ago, back in early 2000s, I have actually took my bike around this circuit. Uh, but it has been a long time since I've been on it myself. So the weather this weekend looks good apart from race day. The practice one expecting a bit of rain. Practice 2 and 3 sunshine all the way through. Qualifying sunshine again, and then expecting rain on race day. 26 laps, so it's a fairly short race. We do have a bit of normal stuff here. Wow, the race day is going to be raining the whole time until right at the end. It might clear up a bit, so it's not good. Development day, weight restriction completed, engine power was completed. We failed on the drag reduction and the weight reduction. So, um, so we practice session one. So we are expecting rain here on practice session one, which is actually quite handy because it gives me the chance here to test the car on the wet surface for race day. And it is raining straight away. So this is race 8 of the 20. We had a good start. Things have not gone too well for us recently. The last race we came 14th. We did manage to finish the race, but the weather did not help with that. So,
They told you about the new parts that have come in from the factory? Well,
we are
they're all fitted and
going
good to go. I hope they do the trick.
Actually, that reminds me. At some point after this practice, we're going to need to change the gearbox. But what we're going to do, be like fuel management that can be tricky on the wet weather. But we're going to do the race strategy first this time. We don't normally, but with it being wet, what we're going to do. So Complete a lap while conserving fuel. Tyre wear below average in a single lap. Drive a lap without coming off the track. Shouldn't be too bad. It's only intermediate tyres, so the rain can't be that bad. And chat, for those that you here have been following, I have managed to test out the co-op mode.
Give us some consistent laps, please. Are you okay? That was a big one. Confirm
the
you're
steering
okay,
wheel
please.
has not adjusted itself for some reason. I'm not sure if that was centered, but according to that, it wasn't. Sure, just bear with me a second, Adrian, while we recalibrate the steering wheel. For some reason, it's not calibrated. So we will be right back while we reconnect all this up. Okay, we are back, Adrian. We've managed to recalibrate this. So hopefully we should be fine now. So we're gonna restart that session. Okay. Get comfortable again. So that did not fully recap. Right. Yeah, race strategy.
We're going to be logging some extra data.
Hopefully this is properly recalibrated now.
Okay, we need a few solid laps here to help us calculate a good race strategy.
So as I was saying, we have managed to test out the co-op mode. And it's actually really good. The only downside is you can't fast forward or accelerate time. So in the practice session, if you got them set for 1 hour, you're gonna have to play the whole 1 hour, regardless of how you both do. Nearly spun there. I'm not sure why this is an invalid lap, to be honest. Oh, wait, that might be why. I went round the wrong. You go round the wrong bend, I think. That might be why.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
Why are you saying invalid lap again, right? The way you started the lap is invalid. I don't know why. Something is definitely not right here. After I bend this time,
That lap was no good. We need you to improve on that.
right, okay, so this lap's gonna count now. I'm not sure why the first few was ruled as invalid laps. Straight on the start with not good. Right. Need to find a second somewhere. Here was that second that we needed. Oh, just a little bit too late there. Oh, we spun up. That would have been a good lap.
Okay, you weren't quite good enough that lap. Try again.
We made that mistake once before.
Minutes left of this rain, then we think it's going to dry up. 10 minutes.
Telling me that now. Okay. We may be able to redo this in a dry weather. At least we know that the car handles pretty well in the intermediate from here. That was better than that bend, much better.
Okay, super job so far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
A slow corner that one. We just went off the track there, tried to avoid it. Put it right there. Oh, we got two good laps out of it.
Good work. Head on back to the garage and we'll start going over the data.
Need to pit now.
You're nearly out of fuel, almost out of fuel. You need to pit within the next 2 laps.
So Charles Leclerc just did the fastest lap.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap. When driving with the pit assist disabled, you'll need to be mindful of your speed when entering the pit lane. If you hit the limiter line too fast, you'll pick up a penalty. Watch the on-screen prompts that show your target speed and distance to the limiter line.
That wasn't too bad in the end. We had issues with the first 3 laps, especially on that last couple of bends. we was taking the wrong left bend going, and then when we figured that out, we was fine after that. But we know it's going to start raining in about 8 minutes, so we may come back out and rerun this. Oh, excuse me. So that wasn't too bad. We didn't get the score over 50, but we wasn't far off. So that's not bad, to be honest.
Intermediate tyres are your best bet in the current conditions.
And lap time, okay, lap time wasn't too bad. Seeing it was on the intermediate. I want to see how the weather's gonna look throughout the here we go, toggle weather. No, that's not really gonna help. Practice 10 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes still rain. We need to look at the first half hour. So in about 30 minutes it's gonna dry up, but does it start raining again after that? No sunshine. The days, that's too far ahead. 30 minutes, so that's going to give us 13 minutes. We're not going to do 5 laps in 13 minutes. Or can we? Let me have a look what the lap time was.
I'd take a set of intermediates in these unpredictable conditions.
So just under 2 minutes, so looking at 10. So we could do it, but I don't think it's going to dry up too much in time for us to do that. So let's accelerate time a bit. So we're going to try and wait for it to dry up. Let's one. How is it anyway? It's still raining. It should dry up within 10 minutes, so let's run that down to 20. We'll see what the track conditions are. Okay, so it's still raining 10 minutes before it starts. Let's just get to the camera, see if anyone's out there and have a look. So it looks like it's stopped raining. The curtains out there with socks on, so we're gonna run out and gonna rerun the race strategy here on mediums. So here we go. It should be enough time for it to rerun this. Here we go. Went a little bit wide there. Struggle on that one. Not much wrong with that
Great
at all.
lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up. Okay, super
That's a
job
good
so
lap.
far. We're getting great data. Stay focused.
What idea? Oh, what's he doing?
Great lap. You've nailed what we asked for. Keep it up.
Oh dear, that's way wide there. Oh dear. That was very bad. We haven't got as much grip on the tyres now. We're short on that one.
That lap was no good. We needed to
One
improve
lap
on
left to do. Oh dear. I forgot to brake on that one.
Okay, test complete, and that was a very good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that.
Right, round to the pit. And that'll be the end of P1.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
Oh dear, can lock over there.
Box this lap, please. Box this lap.
The third did another fastest lap. So we have the fifth fastest lap so far, that's reasonably well. But I expect it to drop. So that's the race strategy covered. We did okay in the rain with the intermediate. We did better with the mediums in the dry, so we should be okay on race day. It's just going to be a slow race in the rain. So for the rest of the practice sessions and the qualifier, we'll have fine weather. Repair time lapse probably the bush against one of the cars.
Car repairs have set us back a little.
But we managed to complete the whole section, so it's going to be a bonus for the R&D.
It's time to remind ourselves of our top three, who are Leclerc, Sainz, and Lando Norris. What an incredible practice session.
So,
The fun doesn't
with
stop
the
here though.
fastest time,
Join us again as the rest of the weekend unfolds.
See, that's not bad because we're only a bit over a second slower but we have slower tyres. So I'm actually quite happy with that.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. How did it feel to be racing on home turf? Do you think your teammate was enjoying themselves in front of their home crowd? How do you feel the competition is for you this season? Appreciate your time.
Okay, so practice session 2. Okay. To the workstation. So we'll do the fuel management here. So very simple. In fact, we'll check how many laps it requires. Let's see info. Fuel management is 3 laps. They're both 3 laps, so it doesn't really matter which one we do first. And we're on the stop. And the first thing we want to do, we're going to do the first lap on lean fuel, so fuel 1.
In this program, we want you to focus on fuel-saving technique. Lift and coast through corner entry to save as much as you can while keeping under the minimum lap time.
It won't let me change the fuel yet. Not sure why. We've had this issue before with the fuel not being able to drop it. Right, we'll have to have a look at the end of this lap. Oh, forgot about that then. My brake.
That's an acceptable lap, but you're capable of more if you
Still
work at
can't
it.
change it. Come on, get round.
program complete and a
Well,
job well done. We got
can
some
hit this
excellent
lap
data
now.
with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can talk you through the numbers.
That was a solid lap there with the reserve and the fuel. I'm just not sure why we couldn't change it to lean fuel.
We have 2 laps of
Hi
fuel remaining.
Sophie. I'm okay, thank you. How are you?
Okay, just want to remind you to keep an eye on your tyre temperatures, which you can do on the temperature panel of the MFD. We monitor carcass temperature and surface temperature, and you'll get the best performance when they're both inside a normal operating window. Surface temps tend to fluctuate faster, so try a few laps with the data open and get a feel for how to control them.
Okay, so that was very well commanded to complete all the objectives, even without having to reserve the fuel. So after that, we can accelerate time to P3. Stacey, I've just sent you a message. Let's just have a look at the lap times while we accelerate time. So, believe it or not, we are quite slow. 141, and we've got a driver doing a 140, so we're almost 2 seconds slower.
The session has drawn to a close, so let's review our top 3. Sainz, Verstappen.
So here we go for P3. We've got one objective left to do. And that was... I can't even remember what it was now. But before we do that, we know that P3 is going to be using the racing gearbox, and we need to sort this out. So we're going to change that. Okay, apply that. We want to apply that one as well. And gearbox, one button. Gearbox is okay, but we're gonna change it anyway to practice gearbox. Event gearbox. Oh, excuse me. So that's all done. So we should not take the penalty. Because we've done it before P3. So, session. Okay, so we need to stand optimal first sector time, achieve a cornering speed in a lap of average cornering speed, and the hardest one is staying within 2.0 meters of the racing line for the entire lap. So as long as we get the first two done, we should be fine. Let me just have a look at the part. I'm going to show me. Pending. Okay, not sure why that's pending. I thought it'd be done already. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go.
Okay, your goal is to get through as many corner gates as quickly and precisely as possible. Remember to activate your DRS in the DRS zone as well.
Doesn't like the speed of that one, I think. Oh dear.
DRS zone is
Come on.
coming up. Get ready to open it. Distance is on your MFD.
Come on. Oh, I missed that last one. Oh dear. Yeah, that wasn't too bad
Seems
overall.
like we're a bit slow in these corners. Turn 1, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 14, turn 17.
That's a better turn one. Wow, we managed to recover there. We still classified as a miss apparently. Oh, we missed that one. But this is better. Oh, we missed that one. Much better. Well, I can't argue to that.
Final lap. This is
Brilliant.
the final lap of the program.
Oh, bit close. Forget about that one when doing this. Oh, I didn't like that.
Practice program over. That's all we need for now. Return to the garage pronto.
Let's just see if it's enough. It looked good.
We're low on fuel. Box in the next 2 laps, please. There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining. Come in this lap, please. Box this lap.
So that is the end of the practice session. So we have the qualifier now, and we've not even set the fastest lap time in all of the practice sessions. And that does not look good. Only 2 out of 5. Surprising, but we did achieve enough R&D points here, so the accelerate time. Let's just have a look at the lap times here. So at a minute, 3rd best time. Slow down. 141. We need to be hitting the 140. And Perez here 139. We might struggle here to finish in the top 5, to be honest. We're dropping further down. So we need to gain a second on qualifying day. It's almost done now. Okay, into the final 5 minutes. The lap time that we're staying is good enough for the top, possibly the top 10 at a push. Fine. Stream our race when I'm next online. Yeah, Lawrence, I could do that for you. We could
And with all the
definitely
cars now over the line,
throw
let's
something
see
out
our
for
top
that.
3 again. Perez,
Um,
Norris, and Daniel Ricciardo. And that's it. Practice is officially over. Until next time, goodbye.
Let's have a quick look, Lawrence. If you're free, Lawrence, we could possibly do it on Tuesday if you are free. Well, I'm pretty much free after 1 o'clock. So anytime after 1 o'clock, I should be free to do it then. So here we go, full qualifier. Right then, lads. We'll talk about it in more detail over the week, and we'll definitely sort something out for Tuesday regards to that. So here we go. For a spot in the top 16 qualifying session 1. And we know we need at least a 140. Here we go. Got a slow bend there. That's what you're braking for. Get out of the way. You don't need to brake around there. You took me wide.
That's the fastest lap so far.
Oh, 138. I'm happy with that. That might be enough.
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
Bro, did you see the Facebook page in a working family page? Gav, are you on about the one where you're streaming Let's Go Eevee? Alright, let's skip the repair time. Yes, I did see it.
We've had to spend time repairing the damage to the car.
What are your actual plans for that? Days, time, etc. I know you said sometime, I think next week. Uh, so we have no problem with the qualifier there. We made the top 16 quite comfortably with our first place. So, one top 10 would be 1 minute 40. So if we can do a 1:39, we should be okay for the top 10 in qualifier 2. So a 1:39 is the time we need. We needed to get in front of the Saints there because he's going to slow my lap time down if we didn't. Here we go. Half a mile. Man. That is 1:39. We're coming in at, wow,
You just put
1:37.
in the fastest lap? Good job.
Unbelievable. That should not be a problem there. Sophia, yeah, I've seen briefly. I'll have a proper look once I've finished streaming.
There's only one lap of fuel remaining.
It'll be my normal streaming time. Alright then, but what day are you doing it? Do you know yet? Right, I'll have a quick glance at this while we're fitting in. Wow, that's literally just round the corner as well. Tuesday. No problem. I'll make a note of that, and I'll announce it on Discord later on as well. And I don't think anyone's gonna tap that time. So top 10 was a 140. We did it at 137. But yeah, Sophie, I just had a quick read of it, and that's not far away from us. That's actually insane. So here we go. Qualifier and 3. Yeah, it is. It's weird, man. Did you actually see the high fire from yours? So, qualifier 1 and 2, we managed to finish first, and we do it in Q3 and start at the front of the grid. Here we go. Come on, Gatsby, you gotta go around here a bit quicker than that. You're slowing me down. Stop braking on. Oh, Gatsby, what are you doing? 1:39 is the fastest lap so far. Yeah, I got to get it damaged here so we're not locking the wheels over as much, which is not good. Due to the collision with gasoline. And wheels are not turning over. We're not going to call this lap time. We're going to pit in, repair, and we'll just let the fire people go on my road. We ran them. Oh, right. Do you know anyone that was actually affected by it at the top of your road? Right, skip the repair. We want to get back out so we can get a lap time in. This will be the last chance of us to get the lap time sorted. I've definitely interfered with me. We look fairly open now, so no one in the way. Here we go. Come on.
Three minutes to go.
This should be a good lap time. Well, that puts us in pole position at 1:38. We're going to be starting at the front of the grid. Which is what we wanted. I think it was saying the thing I'm saying. But I'll have a proper full read of it later on and see if it'll tell us anything. But due to the confidentiality of the people that live in the area, I don't think it'll give us a list of names.
Excellent lap. We're really pleased.
Right, so that is the
With qualifying finished,
end of
it's time
Q1.
to remind ourselves of our top three. Martin, Verstappen and Charles Leclerc.
Wow,
Well,
it's
that
only
wraps up
200 of
qualifying,
a
but don't
second
worry, we'll be
quicker
back
than
tomorrow as
Verstappen.
we head into the
So
Grand
it
Prix.
was a very close qualifier. But we do start in pole position in the British Grand Prix. So just bear with me a second, ladies and gents, while I grab a drink. Okay, we're back. So here we go, 29 laps, British Grand Prix, and we are planned for rain. We'll try and get details on that.
Right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance in the race.
So race day is rain the whole day until right at the end. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, definitely right. Okay. Go to the session.
Great Britain, then, one of only two countries to have held a Grand Prix in every single year of the
Well,
Formula
we know
1
that
World
the car
Championship.
handled pretty
And
well
the
in the
circuit extends
intermediate
that
stuff,
record
so
further for today's
it's
Grand Prix.
possible.
Silverstone circuit, then. It's 3.6 miles long and has a total of 18 corners. And, of course, is no stranger to the rain. There won't be any DRS available in these conditions, but the Wellington and Hangar Straights are still good opportunities to tuck into the slipstream and make a pass. A warm welcome to Anthony Davidson, who's beside me in the commentary box today. We should talk about Williams. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. Martin lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Moving on
So
to the
let's have a
rest of
look
the
at
grid,
George
we
Russell.
have
Where did he
Leclerc,
start?
Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas and Perez, Norris, Sainz, Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly, Fernando Alonso, Tsunoda, Esteban Ocon and Vettel, Stroll, Raikkonen, Antonio Giovinazzi and Mick Schumacher, Russell and Nikita
Wow.
Mazepin.
So George
And
Russell
now
there,
it's time to head
19,
down to the track.
not a good qualifier for him.
Okay, I know it's your home Grand Prix, but treat it like any other race. Don't take unnecessary risks.
Okay, so interesting strategy here because we got a 3-stop or a 2-stop, intermediate all the way through the race. So we're just going to set the 2-stop one. If we do need the additional stop, it's there for us. hopefully we don't. But, 29 laps. Wait, what? The 27 laps of fuel. And then up to 28. 15K. Might slow the car down a little bit for the weight, but you take that extra fuel just in case for the weather. Okay, here we go. And we're off. That's a back first bend there. But we took those positions back very quickly. Man, oh my fucking man. We just snuck my car. Come on, come on. Like I said, I made me slow down there. Oh, lovely overtaking there. Job well done. We're back in pole position for the fastest lap, 1:55. Now we just need to maintain this position now. Take that corner, I always forget about it. You are creating a bit of a gap. We'll work a bit later. So we lost that gap there on that bend. That's the fastest lap,
Great work.
150.
That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Yeah, we got around that bend this time. a bit of idea. A little quicker, not by much. Oh dear, went a bit too straight there. Man, there's that gap just gone. So far we're doing okay. Can't exactly remember what lap we wanted to sit on. I think it was about lap 12. Oh no, we spun off. Oh good. So we dropped down to 4th there with that bad spin. But could have been worse. We managed to recover fairly well from it.
Right, some information on Ricardo. They have an issue with their car. They're going to be
Ooh.
slow.
One bend. Thought that might happen. I tried to recalculate the mishap. It's cost me there with catching up, but two cars are fitted. And those are cars
Leading our
behind me,
teammate
so
by 24.0 seconds.
um,
to car in front is 6.3 seconds.
Okay, 6 seconds behind the car in front. That's not too bad. Can catch up though. Hope we don't make that mistake again going around the wrong bend.
You're lapping around a second faster than the car ahead. Keep this up.
Oh, keep getting about that one.
Some information on Ocon. They have some kind of mechanical problem.
Oh, I did that earlier. No, not again.
Okay, keep on him. He might make a mistake. Check your MFD for a new strategy option. Got that confirmed?
Yeah, we lost some tyre grip here. We are going to pit in, and it's going to be a 2-stop race. Due to that little collision with Baines, I think it was, or Perez, causing us to make this pit. Which is okay, we did 8 laps on doing those tyres, so we're going to come out with some faster tyres on than the rest of the grid. So we should be okay.
Exit now.
And we're coming out behind Ricardo and Norris. Oh no, we're not.
Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross over into the track.
Nice move.
We'll be seeing at least 20 minutes of light rain.
Right.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Yeah, we didn't spin that time. Nearly spun off. So back up to 14. Oh, dude, come on. Oh, fastest lap,
Fastest lap of the
149.
race. Keep this up.
Teammates in the
George is in
pit.
the pits. George in the pits.
So we're catching up. I have to break there and let him pass. I didn't want to, but we'll have him on this corner up.
That move was illegal. Return the position.
What do you mean that move was illegal? I don't know how that was an illegal maneuver. Oh, they spun off because of the grass. I got robbed there. Unbelievable. Can't believe that. That was some sweet overtaking as well, and I had to give it all back, which made me mess up.
Right, some information on Hamilton. They seem to have an issue.
Oh, Hamilton's got an issue with his car. So we got that position back. Right, we overtook all these at one point, and we have to
Track is
give it
clear.
all back.
Green flag.
That's the
Green
fastest
flag.
lap, 147.
Nice work. That brings you up a place.
Loving that. Right. Nothing wrong with those overtakings this time. We're in the top 10. We're just going to catch up with the rest of them now. So we're just under halfway through the race. And we're in the top 10. We've just seen a car go past this bend. Guys are losing a bit of grip now. No one in the pit that I can feel it. Can we catch up with Sebastian Vettel?
You're doing well out there. Keep it up. We're looking at about 10 more minutes of rain. 10 minutes.
10 minutes of rain, so that should put us about to lap 22, which means we could go on to stop to finish the race off. If I can stay on these tyres until then, we could end up in having a good race in the end. But that's interesting there. Because drivers
We're
are in the
expecting
pit.
you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
No, we're not. I'm hoping to go on to softs. We're in 8th at the minute, which is good.
Okay, gap ahead is 7.3 seconds.
Oh, looks like driver's in the pit again. That scores into 4th. And I'm hoping we don't have to make that additional pit stop when it starts raining. Or before it starts raining, should have said. Looks like we're catching up again.
Our gap to the car in front is 15.0 seconds. Pit window open. Let's box this lap.
No, we're not boxing this lap at all. Nothing wrong with these tyres at the minute. I'll push them a bit further. I forgot about that then. Yeah, I think we managed to avoid the spin off there. Could do with knowing how long this rain's gonna last though. Well, we're catching up.
The gap to the car ahead is 13.9 seconds.
Much better line up then.
I don't think the line is really dry enough yet to start thinking about slicks. Let's hold on to the inters for a while longer.
That's the plan. Well, that's Lewis Hamilton there, which is going to get lapped. Lewis Hamilton at the back of the grid. That is very surprising. But it does help in the Construction Championship.
Looks like we'll be running on a dry track soon. Back to dry shortly.
That's what I want to hear. I can push another couple of laps with these intermediates, will be fine.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
Wow, I'm surprised at that. Still on intermediates, very worn intermediates, and we're doing fastest lap. Man. That was a bad bend. Very bad.
Gap to car in front is 10.8 seconds.
Yeah, it was a lot quicker a minute ago.
No tyre concerns at the moment. Just focus on the driving.
Good to know. Oh, I forgot about to put out the brake. You know, if it wasn't too costly. Oh, where's it wide there?
Okay, gap ahead is 8.4 seconds.
And the rain is about to stop. So we're going to do one more lap on intermediate. We're going to wait for the crew to make the change. I keep wanting to take that first bend. Bugatti's out of the race.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.2 seconds.
So we are catching up again. And I forgot to brake again on that bend. That's going to drop it back down to 10 seconds now.
Yellow flag.
Oh, there's a yellow flag somewhere. I think that might be where Gasly come off. It's pulled in. That's okay. No danger there.
Okay, we're reaching a danger point with the wear on the MGU-H. Overheating the engine will exacerbate the issue, so keep the temps under control. Okay, clear.
Right again, same bend. So we are catching up though.
The gap to the car ahead is 6.8 seconds.
Well, we're definitely catching up with them, that's for sure. So we could end up in third, depending if that is the leading grid or whether it's just cars from further behind. It looks like cars further behind. Actually, Russell.
Okay, looks like some of those puddles are clearing. We're still on the right tyre for the time being, but we're not a million miles away from slick conditions.
Yeah, we're running out of laps for them, so if they decide to pit and I stay on leave and get that lap in, they might make the mistake of pitting. Seeing that we're only 6 seconds away from third.
Gap to car in front is 4.7 seconds.
Yeah, we're really catching up. And there they are. And they've not pitted yet. They have not made the mistake yet.
Great
And
work.
that's a
That's
fastest
new
lap
fastest
again.
lap of the race.
Oh, we've put too much there.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Almost had him there, but we'll get him round on the next bend. Here we go. And no one's fitted yet. Looks like everyone's got the same idea. Push these intermediate tyres as much as possible. And here's the front of the grid. Into second.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining. This is your final lap.
This is the
Final
last
of
lap
the
here.
race.
It's all down to this. What a race this has turned out to be. And it's looking like a home circuit victory right now. Oh, come on, get up here. Come on, come on. A few more turners left. Come on. Oh my days. No, 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 no. Wait, wait, wait. Come on. I spun it. Oh my days. 5-second penalty. Are you serious? Wow. Run a lap
Okay,
penalty.
pick up rubber and bring it home.
But I think we may finish in the top 3, but I'm not sure. We are the driver today. I'm just
Well, they've done a
disappointed right at the
brilliant
end.
job, I must say, under some intense pressure to take a well-earned victory here at the British Grand Prix.
But we
Anthony,
do
tell
finish
me,
in the top
what
10.
was it that helped them achieve this success?
Well, time management
Max
probably
Verstappen
played quite a
takes
large
the
role in
Grand
the outcome
Prix.
of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
I think if we would have
Drivers
made that
are en route to the
additional
podium as we
pit
speak.
stop, we
What a
wouldn't have been there.
fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone on the team.
Oh, excuse me. So with that 5-second penalty, where do we finish? I'll be happy with 4th, but it's possible we might drop to 5th. We're not worried about
And
that.
now let's take a look at the
But we
driver's
finished
More
4th
points for
place.
Valtteri Bottas, further solidifying his
So
lead
the
at the
5-second
top of the table.
penalty
Let's focus on the driver of
denied
the
us
day.
the 3rd
Anthony
place.
Davidson, who do you pick?
I have to give it to Martin. They demonstrated a very delicate touch in close proximity to other cars, as well as showing a lot of maturity and patience in difficult situations.
Let's move on to the constructors. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend from the challenging pack.
So that's
Well,
not
Ants,
going
an
to
end to
the
another fantastic weekend
race
of racing.
director.
Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
So 2 stops, which was the reason why we did so well. We was going to be making a 3rd stop, but seeing that the weather didn't dry up, later we was, and George Russell, with the 2 stops, finished in 19th. Only Gasly didn't finish the race. Incidents. So Lewis Hamilton on lap 1 collided with me. Collision with Norris apparently on lap 5 with the corner cutting. Collision with Russell on lap 8. Gasly came out at lap 20, so that was quite far in the race when he came out. And we got a 5-second penalty with a collision with Leclerc right on that final bend, and we last bend of the race, couldn't do anything about it. Hamilton made a pit with a front wing, so did us. George Russell as well with the front wing change. Okay. So the standings. So in the driver standings, we go up to 8. We have the fastest lap, so we have the bonus point there as well for that. So moving up the table in the Constructors' Championship, we're staying 5th. Stayed is there. Where did actually Lewis Hamilton finish? Because he was at the back of the grid for quite a while. But we lapped him. He finished 17th. He had 3 stops as well. So Russell should have gone in front of him. But it wouldn't have made any difference because he needs to be in the top 10 for the point. But a successful race again today. We got back on the points in the top 10, finishing 4th.
So that was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. You had a lot of fans out there today. Does the pressure get to you when you're back home? It must be gutting to miss out on a podium due to penalties. Do you think it was the right call by the officials?
No,
You're
it
surpassing
wasn't.
all expectations. Can anything or anyone stop you?
Well, there's a lot of drivers out there that are in front of me, so, you know, we're not winning everything. See, there's no real negative answer here, so we just have to go there.
How do you feel about this team's performance this season?
Stated.
Great. Well, that's everything.
So we finished the race, we finished in position with better than the rivals. We just didn't quite make it on the podium. We are closing the gap on that rivalry. Okay, so the next Grand Prix will be race number 9. It's going to be a Hungarian Grand Prix. So we'll be doing that next weekend. So let's just bring you guys in. So, a successful Grand Prix. Wasn't quite a podium finish. Bad spin off around that last bend there. Got a 5-second penalty, which cost us the 3rd place. But happy with the 4th place plus the bonus point for the fastest lap. So we will see you all for more Grand Prix next weekend with a Hungarian Grand Prix. Hopefully we'll be back on Saturday for that. And look out for the co-op race with Lawrence. Hopefully to get that in sometime in the week. But for that race, we will not be using the steering wheel. So if you want a comparison of what it's like driving with the control pad compared to the steering wheel, then check that video out as well. Hoping to do that at some point on Tuesday. Other than that, everything else remains the same. Check out Unboxing Gab as well, who's hoping to do some Let's Go EV. Not exactly sure on what day that's going to be, but he is doing it, and that'll be from around about 9-10 o'clock at night. He'll be starting that. So we will see you all on Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. So take care and happy gaming.